Hello, Sophia. How was your day? It is hot outside here. My day was pretty good. Didn't go outside too much because it is warm. Hello, Brooke. She's about the same, maybe doing a little better. She is sure ready to come home. She said it's really quiet in that house right now because everybody's like saddened, so they're not talking. So but she'll be home Friday night, so that'll be good. Hello, Mike. Mike D. Welcome. Welcome back. Appreciate you, Brooke. Yeah, I know when I lost my mom, it took a while. It took a couple weeks. And then even after that, I'd have moments where I'd think about her and just get kind of down. But it takes a while. Yeah, she said as soon as she gets back, she's going to jump on live with me and say hi to everybody and thank everybody. Oh, yeah, moms are great. But to her, she was a daddy's girl, so her dad was one of a kind. Go on, Jack. Go. Go somewhere. Go lay down. Go lay down. Get up there. Get up there. Come on. Come on. Come on. Or don't. Well, yeah, it's her stepmom. Her biological mother passed away a few years ago, but they weren't close at all. So yeah, it does take a while. Jack, go lay down. You don't need in my lap. Actually, they just started today. Yeah, Dozer's over there. Come here, Jack. Come on. Come on. Oh. Yeah, he's a good dog. Hello, Sultan. Welcome in. Yeah, he does. Brianna, hello. Zap HC, what's going on? Yeah, the chicks, 3 of them got little pips in their shell, so their little beak popped a hole in it. And actually, one of them, I mean, they're tiny holes, but one of them I can hear chirping every once in a while. But normally, once they put a pip in the shell, they kind of take their time. It's usually hours it takes them to get out. Oh. Oh, come over here and you can see. I don't know if it'll make any noise, but, and every once in a while it moves around and you can see it, the egg moving. I don't know if you can see it right there. That one's got a pip in it. It's getting out. So does that one right there. And so does that one right there. And so far, it's only 3. Yeah, I think it's only 3 that's put a pip in the shell. But this one right here was working at it. And I could actually hear it chirping in there. Hello, cookie dough. Yeah, those are little chicken eggs. So after my lie's over, if one starts actually breaking through the shell, I'll put it on live for a little bit. Hello, Shady. Northman. No, they're not deviled eggs. Appreciate you, cookie dough. And the chicks that hatched a few weeks ago, I don't know, the mother chickens are running around outside. The chicks that hatched a few weeks ago, the last batch, one of them has a deformed leg, so I don't know what'll happen to it. I don't know if it'll survive that. I don't know which one's the mother. I've got a whole bunch of chickens running around outside, and one of them laid the eggs. Ooh, the chicks that are about 3 weeks old are in this brooder box. Oh, will it focus? There it goes. And yeah, here's the one with a bad leg right here. Ooh, they're trying to fly out of there. But it's having a hard time walking around, so I don't know if it'll make it or not. Yeah, no telling. I did have one that had a hard time getting out of the shell, and that may be the one. Afshin, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, he'll do what he can do, or she. I don't know. Caesar, how are you, Caesar? I don't. Some people, if they've been in the business, if they're in the chicken business, they can tell earlier than I can, but until they start getting those little wattles under their chin and a bigger comb, and they grow longer wing feathers, I can't tell. I just wait till they get bigger, and so I can't sleep until they hatch. Hey, they're on their own. Even after they hatch, they have to stay in the incubator for a minimum of 24 hours. Yeah, but I don't know which ones are which as far as what's the mama. I only have one rooster, so they all have the same papa. Plane crash today. I didn't even know a plane crash was today. Hello, Zari. How many degrees is it? It's 90. It runs around 98 degrees. And humidity stayed at 65 until day before yesterday. Then I crank it up to 85% so they can get out of the shell a little easier. Alan Bro, how you doing? Welcome in. Cookie dough, you had to get some? No problem. Messy, what's going on? Old Pops, you're an old feller as well, huh? Power to the old folks. Blake, I had my share. Cool thing to say there, Braden. Sam Persinger, how are you? So we'll go out and take a look at the adult chickens, even though I don't know which ones are the moms. But like chickens, once they're hatched, they only need the mom for protection, not for food or anything. But here's all the cats and chickens. These, I think they're like Wyandottes or something, the white and black ones. They are not laying eggs yet. In fact, all 6 of those right over there, they're not old enough to lay. I started those out as chicks, and they're, and down here, he's the only rooster I had, and he's the only one that fathers any or breeds any of the chickens. There's Pepper, she came out. One of those white and black ones is a rooster. I didn't know it until it got bigger. There's Licorice, there's Luna. They're all under my porch, trying to stay cool. But I've got chicken run over there and over there, and so they get put up at night. One I have to lock up, and the other one has an automatic door that shuts at, I think, 8:40. I might have to change the time because now it's not getting dark as early, so they're wanting to stay out later. There's a few missing somewhere. Snowball and Peggy Sue, and that one, I don't know how she lost feathers out of her tail, but she got like 1 or 2 feathers coming up out of her tail. And lazy cats. See if they'll come if I call them. Kitty, 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 kitty. Yeah. I don't like having so many cats, but they do keep the spiders and snakes and rodents and all that away. Oh. Nessie, did what one die? I don't know which one. I don't know. I don't know which one you're referring to. Lozano's Pizza, Pasta, and Subs. What's going on? I am in Oklahoma, a neighbor of Texas. Actually, my wife is in Texas right now. She is in Fort Worth. What time is it? It's about 5:20. Tell her to come to Euless. I don't know. I don't even know if she knows where Euless is. Oh, old Pops used to work there. Isn't it a small world? Hi, Brayley. You used to live on a farm and have chickens? Yeah, my wife wants me to buy her a horse or a cow, and I don't want no horse or cow. Almost, Wallace. Not quite, but almost. I'm 64. My favorite animal is my indoor cat, Dozer. He's sitting over there eating, but he's shedding real bad right now. Funk do Fuego. How are you? Ron, how do you feel about humans exploiting animals? I don't know. Yeah, that time of the year, I guess. I had him on my lap last night, and man, I got covered in hair. Oh, I appreciate you, Lozano's. Christy, yeah, I do have a wife. This is my second wife and my last. Well, Hayden, I'm in Oklahoma. I'm not from Oklahoma. Oh, yeah, we have a dog, Jack. Come here, Jack. Oh. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. Oh, don't be shy, Jack. Oh. Yeah, he's a good dog. Your wife actually sucked up your cat with a vacuum. Wow. Mark Solomon. Hello, welcome in. Christy, what type of car do you have? I have a GMC Envoy. Yusef, what's going on? Nothing. I'm just sitting here chatting. What type of card? Hello, JML. You weirdo. Royal Fox, how you doing? I appreciate you, old pops. Oh, okay, you want to get down? You don't really want to, but you're gonna. Good evening, night. It is evening here. Your dog is paralyzed on the back legs? Ooh, yeah. Be hard to get around. Hello, goat. You weirdo. Night is from India. Mark Solomon has a dog. Yeah, we have one indoor dog and one outside dog. And the outside dog it got a knot, it got a thing on its head and on its foot. And I took it to the vet, and the vet looked at it and checked it out, I guess, done lab work, and said it's cancer. So he just told me, just let her live out her life. And if she stops eating and drinking, then he'll put her down if I want him to. Coffee. Messy, you can leave the room. HWR, you love dogs and cats? Cool. Shadow Milk. Interesting name. Hi. Benjamin says, what's your problem? I've got a bunch of them. You got time? Do you have a bucket of soup? Actually, I do. I have a 5-gallon bucket of soup. Soup mix, just add water. Cookie dough had to do the dishes. Textbot Tales. How you doing? Mark's dog is named Loey. Loey, that's a cool name for a dog. What kind of soup? It's alphabet. And I think it has split pea in it. But yeah, I got back before Y2K, I stocked up on 5-gallon buckets of beans, rice, oats, barley, soup mix. Hello, Ara. Sugar, salt. Nova, welcome back. And so I've got probably thousands of pounds of food that's been in buckets for many, many, many years. I should probably get a pig and just start feeding it to the pig. One of my wife's favorite soups is broccoli cheese. That's true, Brooke. I mean, I've got some that's not near as old that I have stored, but I figure in case you know what hits the fan. I've got everything paid off, and I've got enough food to last me for years and years. Cream of crab. I have never had cream of crab soup. I've had clam chowder. Yeah, it is good soul food. Now, old pops, I don't know about the first part, but I like tomato soup. Sometimes just a grilled cheese and tomato soup is wonderful. Mark likes good old chicken noodle. That's oh, Aura's weak again. Crab galore in Maryland. Umair, welcome in. How you doing? Appreciate you, Bob. Melody, that's okay. How are you? Yeah, Aura, she posts that a lot. I'm weak. I think it's cute. Yuchiro, how are you? Welcome in. Melody subbed. Thank you, Melody. I appreciate you. Mr. Mole from Ireland. Your dad served 4 years in the Armu. Bob, I guess I am. I hope to think I am. I just try to get along with others, treat everybody well. Your brother's birthday is in a week. Oh, Bob's here. Or actually, it's my name's not Rick. We have a Bob in here, so I'll have to call him something else. We'll call him John today. But good to see you back too. HWR, you lost your dad last week. I'm sorry to hear that. So did my wife. She's in Texas because her father passed away a couple days ago. Yo, Adrian! Appreciate you, Bob. Fallen Follower. I don't know why I like that name, but how are you? Albert. Hello, Albert. How are you? Thank you, HWR. She's having a hard time with it, and she'll be back Friday. I go pick her up from the train station Friday. She's ready to get back home. I am sipping on coffee. Oh, Bob, you're a small content creator? Bella. What's going on, Bella? Well, put a comment on one of my shorts. and just like put out "This is Bob," and I'll check out what kind of content you have and give you a little boost or something if I can. Do I like rock music? Yes. I like rock. I like pop. I like country. I like hip hop. I am not a fan of rap. I'm not really a fan of jazz. Bella, my day was okay. Kind of stayed inside because it's really warm outside. Yeah, my son John the Myth. He does a lot of. He was doing a lot of gaming. Now he's doing more dancing. Rap is crap. I kind of agree with you. I do agree with you. It's raining in Virginia. Raining in Maryland too. It's not raining in Oklahoma. It's hot outside. Random IGTV videos. Welcome in. What's your opinion on macaroni? It's a pasta. Bella, the chicks started, the eggs are starting to hatch. That's in the incubator. Oh, here comes John right now. He's walking over here. Tyler Troy, hello. Welcome in. I am in Oklahoma. Jack, stop. New shirt? No. It's just not a white one today. There's John.
What are we having? Some old Canadian Coke?
No, I'm having coffee.
Are you about to have some?
No, I've had this hat for a while. I just haven't been wearing it. It's backwards, but it's outdoors, unsupervised.
John, yes, that's me, Brooke.
It's a YouTuber. His name's what was his name? I can't remember now. It's skipped my mind. Brandon Clark. He started out doing. He is a competitive eater. So he started out his channel. His other channel is The Garbage Disposal. Anyway, he's trying to get out of competitive eating and do more outdoor stuff. He's got some good content. I watch him a lot. Where's Jack? Well, he's right down here, laying down on the floor. No, take me and my cat, please. Willie? Sounds like you got daddy issues. Come here, Jack. Not you, Dozer. Come here. Come on. Ooh, come on. Oh, I'm talking to Aura.
You know we do pops on my thing.
Funk Del Fuego, you talking about the dog or me? Lene Nyberg, how you doing? Welcome in. Bob says, can you sub? Well, like I say, just leave a comment on my one of the later shorts, and just say on there, this is Bob, and I'll click on it. Once I get off here, I can't remember names or channel names. Bella says, Jack for president. He pretty much runs the house. I think he's like 8 or 9 years old. Lene, I appreciate you. Yeah, Bob, I won't remember that once I close the live down. My memory was the second thing to go. Katha, how are you? Yeah, like I say, just leave a comment on a short and I'll click on it. And that'll take me right to you. Nathan, how are you? Hello, Joe. There is Mary. Hi, Mary. Hello, John. Again? No, I'm talking to him. My name's not Rick. Grab the camera for Lamar Jackson edit. No, thank you. Well, no, actually, we got him about 4 years ago, and one of my sons had him and didn't want him any longer. I like my hat too. You want to eat a hot pepper right now?
Yeah.
I got some hot peppers the other day, and I told my son, the one sitting here, John, I said, I told him we should do a hot pepper challenge and try and eat one. And I tried one, and there ain't no way he can eat one. That would be good fun. It would hurt. I made an omelet the other day and put one in the omelet, and it was hot. How long have I been a father? 38 years. This son right here is sitting next to me. He's 21. John the Myth. Mark, so do I, but these serrano peppers I got last time, they are hot. Bella says, my dad would love your hat. Do you like firearms? Not really. I mean, I own some for protection, but I'm not a fanatic like a lot of people. I have one son that is. He likes to collect them. He's got one handgun called the Judge, and that thing is massive. Mark, you're eating watermelon. Oh, that sounds good right now.
Yeah, it does.
Oh yeah, Aura says I want watermelon. Right now, ice cold watermelon sounds good. Aura, you're the class of 2028? I thought you were older than that. Hello, Brock's boy. Oh, RS16. Oh, I wish. Yeah, my son and his girlfriend just broke up. Are you back together? No?
No.
No, you ain't getting back together? No? So he's single. Mark, you love soft watermelon? Yeah, too young for you, Brooke. And too old for Aura. Yeah, it wasn't too hard on him. It got serious for a little while, and then he found out her true personality.
And some stuff.
And so he cut it off. He let her go. Blocked her on every social media and platform that they spoke on, so. Do you like the band ABBA? Yeah, my wife is crazy about that band. She had to get every CD. I've probably got several ABBA CDs right over there. I would play them, but I'd get demonetized, so. Or I'd get striked, copyright strike. Hello, buddy. Salah, how are you? What did I make for lunch? I skipped lunch. Well, I had an early dinner. I put chicken in the air fryer, and I had potato salad. Aura Sounds says, John, enjoy your single life.
Yep.
Hello, Alan, bro. Please tell them what I going on, please. Vitatia, what does that mean? Dim says, say woogie boogie. Buddy, my day's going okay. Awful warm outside today here in Oklahoma. HWR, probably one of my favorite movies. I think if they'd have used anybody but Jack Nicholson, it wouldn't have come out the same.
Sister.
I think they remade it with someone else, and I didn't care for it. See you, John. What are you doing this evening?
No.
Nothing? Okay.
I might go out to the plant. Might.
Hello, Michael. You heard Oklahoma has a lot of nuke bases. I have no idea. I don't think so, but I have no idea. Do you like boxing? Yes, I like boxing. I kind of like MMA, like full contact, but I would rather watch boxing. You're a boxer. That is awesome. Yeah, I heard that Jake Paul is suing like Pierce Morgan for stating his last fight was fake, staged. Yeah, when I was younger, I always wanted to go in, get in boxing, but I don't like getting hurt. Boxing is a money grab now. I don't know. If you're good, yeah. Buddy, how many amateur fights have you had? You haven't had any pro fights, I'm sure, but how many amateur fights have you had? Bella says, why did his ear get bit off? I don't know what you're referring to on that one. Oh, 67? That's quite a few. I'd say maybe you're ready to go pro. We have a boxer here in the small town I live next to. He's a real nice guy. His name is Bo Gibbs, and he's fought a few times televised. He's a pro, and his nickname is Hands of War. And he's a good friend of my kids. And of course, his dad is friends with me. But I think he gave it up because now he's a police officer. Everybody throw down what part of the world you're on. I'm in Oklahoma, U.S. Melody's back. Oh, buddy's from New Mexico. Mary, yeah, Western New York. My name's not Rick, is from Arizona. I miss Arizona. Brooke is in Maryland. Alian is in, I can't even pronounce that. Assalamu alaikum. Bella's in Virginia. Ara's in Louisiana. Buddy's in New York right now. Oh, you don't think you'll ever leave Arizona? I lived in Arizona for quite a few years, and I always told myself that's where I would retire, would be in Arizona, but I ended up retiring in Oklahoma. Melody is in China, in Shanghai. Well, you lived in Italy for a while, but want to stay in Arizona. I'd love to visit Italy. I'd love to visit China. No, I was never into a competitive sport like kickboxing or boxing. I always loved boxing. And my mom loved boxing. She used to tell me stories when I was an infant. When I was like a baby, I was in her lap, and her and I would watch boxing together. So that's probably why I like it so much. Is she introduced it to me really early. Yeah, good times. Boxing is a full body workout. Yeah, it is. Mark, you have a twin sister. That's cool. Well, I've got one more swig of coffee here, Brooke. Then I might just have one. When you go pro, it's easy. Wonder why that is. Christine, is it your birthday? Christine, that was a good movie. Getting started is the hardest part with boxing. Buster 02. Can I pet that dog? Come here, Jack. Can I pet that dog? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Christine. Happy birthday to you. I like that shirt with the little girl and the bear. What's that? Are you talking on Auras? It's not something I've seen, I guess. Oh, yeah, he's a good dog. He barks if someone comes to the door, though. He will go nuts. Here, I'll slide over. You can sit here next to me, Jack. Hello, the lad. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, they've used that soundbite on a lot of stuff. Ron, do a short with Jackie. I have done one short with him. It was one where it says I had a lot of things to do today, but instead I took a nap, and it shows me and Jack sleeping on the bed. He liked doing it with me. Fit Jesus. Man, you are buff. How are you? Maya, I'm good. How are you? Brad Davis, hello. Noah says, WTF. Boydling is in the house. How are you? I appreciate you, Voidling, but I have plenty of mods, actually. Brad Davis subbed. I appreciate you, Brad. Cheers. Yeah. Thank you, Noah. Cheers to you, too. So Boydling, 3 of the chicken eggs is starting to hatch. Brad says, have you ever killed a deer? No, not even by accident. I haven't hit one with a car or anything. We love Essa. I'm good. How are you? Oh yeah, I can enjoy a good scotch. I think it's pretty much the same as whiskey. Bourbon, whiskey, scotch, pretty much the same thing. A little different bite to them, but B-Butt, how are you? Dozer, yeah, he's right over there. He's going to get hair on me if I put him on my lap, though. Come here, Doze. Come here. Oh. He's going to get hair on me. Everybody's saying, hi, Dozer. Brad says, what's your favorite hobby? Well, I'd say it's YouTube. BB Man. I've been rejected. Okay, you're going to have to get down. I'm going to get, oh man, Doze. Well, I have an indoor dog and an outdoor dog. Bill, can you be negative? Can I be negative in your chat? I don't know. Yeah, Aura just told you, be negative in your house. The Plushie Show, I appreciate you. And I have probably 20 outdoor cats and probably about 20 outdoor chickens running around the yard. Yeah, I got a limp brush. I have a roller somewhere too, but I don't know where it is. I don't know if this will make it worse or not. It is what it is. Now I got dust. That made it worse. The harpsichord of Mozart. Are you a real hillbilly? I don't know. What is a hillbilly? I live out in the sticks. But I didn't marry my cousin. Sans Random Videos. How are you? Do I play video games? No. I mean, I have a Miss Pac-Man machine that I get on once in a while. But I don't play any kind of online or phone or gaming console. We love Essa. Do I fish? I haven't yet this year. I only went fishing, I think, twice last year. Hope you get 100K to the end of the year. 100 what, subscribers? I would doubt I would, but we love Essa. Bye. Love ya. Have a good day. 1 million. No, not by the end of the month. My son, one of them's heading to work. He's got a hard job. He unloads trains. I have one son that is, what is he called, a paraprofessional, kind of like a teacher for handicapped children. I've got one that has a job unloading trains. I've got one that works in a milk factory, Highland. And I've got another one that works in a deli. $6K by the end of the stream. That's probably possible. I think I was at like 59.50 earlier today. Yeah, the unloading trains, yeah. They, especially this time of the year, it's crude oil. And they got to heat that tank up to 130 degrees to get the oil to flow. And so here he's outside in the heat. And these train cars are heated up to 130 degrees, and he's got to pipe the oil out of them into trucks. Yeah. He was on days last month, and this month he's on nights. So it won't be as bad. But they only run 2 shifts, so it's a 12-hour shift. I don't talk to Dad anymore. They're Mormons. Bella says, Ron, you're the coolest streamer I know. I don't know. I'm just here. It's good that you miss your dad, Ara. Cookie Dough said hi. Everybody likes cookie dough. Yeah. Yeah, they've got a new baby boy, like 2 months old, so he doesn't get a lot of sleep. You're welcome, Cookie Dough. Music lover, hi. How are you? I am a music lover myself. All except rap. We already talked about that. What's better, slime or chickens? Chickens. You can hear the chicks? Yeah, they're chirping in there. Some of them might be coming from that egg that's starting to hatch too. No, I think it's coming from the brooder. Oh. I was going to go out and rotate the tires on my truck, but it was just too hot. So it is what it is. Are you drinking wine? Ooh, no. Never cared for wine. This is whiskey and Coke. Do you process your chickens yourself? No. Actually, we just have them to have them. They lay eggs. But I told my wife that if I get more roosters, I'm going to dispatch them, process them, and she said, no, you're not. So she will not let me process any of our chickens. Cookie dough, no, you're about halfway there. You are halfway there. I'm 64. Eggs taste better than chicken anyways. I don't know. I love chicken. I had chicken legs for dinner. But there's a farm fresh eggs are actually so much better than store-bought. I think tastes better and better for you. Hello, Bella. Yeah. My wife wants to get a pig, and I told her, I said, if we get a pig, it's going to be processed, and we're going to eat bacon and sausage. And she says, no. So I said, then we're not getting a pig. I don't want a pig for a pet. What does it say on your hat? It says, outdoors unsupervised. It's a YouTube channel, YouTuber by the name of Brandon Clark. Somebody I watch, and I got his hat and t-shirt. Yeah, my wife likes pets. She'd like to have a pet pig, a pet cow, and a pet horse. And it's like, nah, we ain't doing that. What is Jack doing? He's just laying over there on a little rug. Looking at me like, can I get in your lap again? Come on. Hey, young man, how are you? I'm good. How are you? All is well. Hello, Belinda Reynolds. How are you? Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a good dog. Watch him. Watch him. What is it? Watch him. His ears go up when I say that. Watch him. Watch him. Watch him. What is it? Get him. You're going to be famous. I doubt it, Braden. Bit too young for that to be possible. Jackie is cute. Yeah, he is. He's a good-looking dog. And he knows it, too. Cookie dough, your grandpa has the same birthday as you. That is awesome. $300 more subscribers than you get 6K. Really? Jaw says, hi, Ray. Who's Ray? I'm Ron. You follow me. I appreciate you. Tell you what, I need all the help I can get on here and mentally. Mary has really good content. Yes, she does. I would like to see her get back into her crafting, though. I know her crafting room gets really warm, but maybe I have to go back and watch some of her older crafting ones, because I saw a couple of them, and I kind of I want to see more. Says Ron, I subbed to you when I was the Don. When I was the Don, be so sad short. Don't be so. Oh, don't be so sad. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Brooke, she does a lot of streaming. She does crafting, and she does some reviews, product reviews, and she does a lot of evening streams where it's just music. And it's nice music, but I worry that she would get copyright striked, but still nice to listen to. Sometimes she'll be playing her music, and I'll just be dancing in my kitchen, getting after it. Chicken nuggets back. How you doing? Your new phone is just being weird. I need to go out and start my tractor tomorrow. I haven't started it in several months. Yeah, I used to dance a lot, and when nobody's watching, I get down, but not as much anymore. It's not as easy as it used to be. Do you like to hunt turkeys? No, I don't hunt anything. The only thing I hunt is my wife when I can't find her. Can you live stream it, Ron? Live stream what? Dancing? No. I do shorts, but the problem with dancing, in fact, I was going to set up a channel just for teaching ballroom dancing, but you can't play music on here. They'll copyright strike you, and getting low. Do you have a tractor or a garden? I didn't put in a garden this year, but I have a tractor. Daniel the Coolest. I like your name, and I appreciate you saying that. Kiss an angel good morning, and let her know I think about her when you're gone. That's a good song. Daniel the Coolest. You have a tractor too? Yeah, mine's just an old Yanmar YM 2000. So it's not huge, but it gets done everything I need to get done. I've got a pulse hole digger for it, and a blade, and a tiller, and a brush hog. Reading the Bible is the better option. Ishmael says that. Magnus says Christ is king. Any advice for living what you'd see as a happy, peaceful life? Treat others with kindness and treat yourself with kindness. I think that's pretty much all it takes. And make a bucket list early in life. I didn't make my bucket list till I hit like 60, and so now a lot of them will not get done. Don't attend every argument you're invited to. I like that, Mary. I think I'll have to put that on my fridge. Yes, don't say rude, nasty things. Yes, exactly. One day my mom, years ago, wrote something down on a little card, and I put it on my fridge, and it's been there ever since. And she's been gone for quite a while, but anytime I wipe the fridge down, I always take that off, and I will never wipe it down because I'm worried that the writing would come off. But this is what she wrote. What I think about, I do. What I do, I become. And that is in my late mother's handwriting. So that's something I will have on there till I die. And then if my kids or wife wants to take it down and throw it away, that's their call. Where's your mom, though? She passed away years ago. She was not as well. She had a lot of street smarts. She could take, when I was growing up, she could take very minimal ingredients and make a full meal. Braden, I appreciate you. Like I say, I need all the help I can get. Yeah, one good thing is my wife and my mother loved each other. And so when my mom passed away, my wife got tattooed on her arm. She said it had tattooed, you were, I think it says, you were my greatest hello and my saddest goodbye. And it had the date when she passed away. Bella, when is the stream going to end? I'll probably go on for another half hour, maybe. I don't know. Wise and resourceful? Yes. That was my mother. A lot of people didn't get along with her because she would say what she thought. And at first, my wife didn't really get along with her, but they ended up being like the best of friends. The bad Garl. Hello. What is the meaning? That is a meaningful tattoo. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I didn't like to see her get it on her arm. I'm not a big fan of tattoos, but she did it. And now, being her father passed away a few days ago, she's going to get another one on her other arm. What's the best lesson or advice your mom gave you? Oh. Go after your dream. That's what my mom always told me. And even if it doesn't work, go after your dream. I mean, I had a dream of opening a dance studio, And she said, if that's your dream, do it. So I did it. It was not successful. And then I wanted to open a restaurant. She said, go after your dream. So I did, and it went for quite a few years, and it was fairly successful. How old are you? Elliot, I am 64. What state are you from? Well, I'm from California, but I retired and live in Oklahoma. Anyway, I'm going to be right back. You got to give me a minute. Is Lisa from Texas? Yes. Yeah, I met her in Houston. I ran a convenience store and she was an employee of mine. That's how we met. Oklahoma, best of the best. I like Oklahoma. Oklahoma has been good to me. Who is your favorite person? That would be my wife, Lisa. My kids are great too, but they can be a pain in the ass. AM. How are you, AM? Hope you're doing well. You was your favorite person? Yeah. But my wife is my favorite person. And then also my kids come after that. And then it would be me. What made you settle in Oklahoma? My grandmother lived in Guthrie, Oklahoma. And when she started getting older, I decided to move closer to her. I lived in Arizona. And I did that, and me and Lisa rented a few houses, and then I just decided, let's just buy a place and call it home. So that's what we did. So now I am here. Barack, you can stop spamming. Got rid of that person. I just have low self-esteem sometimes. Yeah, that's really, I don't know how you get yourself out of it, really. I used to, but it seems like once I hit 50, that just kind of started going away. And by 60, man, I'm loving myself. And I really don't care if other people don't like me. It's no skin off my nose. And that's a lot of skin. Yeah, Brooke is one of my favorite too. Mary's one of my favorite too, and she needs to think more of herself too, because she's awesome. My name's not Rick. Good words. Good words. Chris Court. What's going on, brother? How you doing? How's everything in your world? Do you have kids? Yes, I have plenty. You need one? I'll give you one. Not like biologically, but I'll just ship you one. But actually all mine are grown and moved out, so. Moose Ref. Appreciate you. Hope you have a good night too. What's with all this spamming? How are you, Samuel? Samuel Rollo. Shock Me says, this MF is relentless. Yes. Dozer the cat. Yeah, he's over there eating. I got to get rid of this person. Yeah. Brooke, you got a wrench, man. You can hammer some of those people if they get irritating. Bora Chan, welcome back. How are you? I got to do it again. Samuel, I am from Oklahoma. I just got an eBay notification. Something. I used to sell a lot of stuff on eBay. I don't much anymore. What am I drinking? Cola and whiskey. Yeah, I think I beat you to it. There's another one. You got that one? No? Yeah, you did. Thank you, Brooke. Craziness. What did you sell? Pretty much whatever I bought. Nothing. They have a big auction in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Hello, Bella. And I would go there and I would research stuff that was there, and then I would buy it if I could buy it for under what I thought I could sell it for. One time I was at an auction and I bought a brass whistle. And actually it was a tall, like 6-inch whistle, and it went onto a locomotive. Anyway, I ended up paying $35 for it at the auction. And I put it on eBay and started it out at $40. And it ran for, I don't remember if it was 7 or 10 days. And that thing brought in over $1,000. So that was it. That was a good deal. Da Ranger 14, how you doing? No, I probably won't do a dance today. Why are they all spamming that same question? They could ask it once and I would probably answer it, but when they go over and over and over, I'm not interested in talking to them. People are into trains. Yeah, It was somebody, I think, in Brazil that ended up buying it. Bora, I'm 64. And the last thing I sold on eBay, which was a few months ago, I bought an Amazon pallet of Cricut. What are they called? It's they cut out vinyl. It's a Cricut machine. Anyway, I bought 6 of them and 2 heat presses, and I bought the whole pallet for $400, and I sold them one at a time, and I made $600, and I still have 1 press and 1 Cricut machine that I kept just in case my wife wants to get into doing that. What would you recommend to younger generations? I don't know why they're spamming that question. They could just come on and ask it. Here they come again. They're ganging up on me. What is the point? Broa 2? Are you going outside live? What does that mean? Am I going to go out in my yard? Do you have any mental loss? I'm sure I do. I have a hard time remembering things. Daniel is the coolest. Daniel the coolest is back. It's a 5-year-old, evidently. Yeah, it's about time for the chickens to be heading into their house. But they're all doing that same question. Was that Coke? That? And whiskey. Worst drug you've tested? I've never tested a drug. Worst drug I ever did was Chantix. The doctor prescribed me Chantix, and that is horrible stuff. Shock, you're probably right. You're probably right. Smoked? Oh, yeah. I would say the best time I ever had on any substance was mushrooms. I've had a couple good times on eating mushrooms. I'm gonna get that on a t-shirt. I like that. Brook, yeah. Kind of like, you know, what it kind of sounds like, but Brook, yeah. NAF fan show. If you want to, it's your call. Yeah, I don't understand why they're doing that. They could ask you at one time and get an answer. They're not wanting an answer. They're just wanting to piss people off. Navy, they're back. Why do they do that? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I tell you, if I ever do make it big on YouTube, I'm going to take my moderators with me. My name's not Rick. I think you're right. Of course, my grandma, when I was real young, my grandma always said, the squeaky wheel gets the grease, Ron. And so I use that in life quite a bit, but not doing that. That's just being retarded. But why are all of them doing the same thing? Surely it can't be all the same person. Maybe it is. Oh, I hear my chickens outside clucking. Oh, my goodness. That's crazy. Gets the grease all right with timeouts. Yeah, and they're back. How do they do that? I'm sorry, guys. Now I see why Brooke timed me out. It's fun. Well, yeah, they're back. How do they do that? What's going on? I don't understand that. That's just crazy. Are they doing that all over or just picking on us? Oh, multiple accounts? That's insane. Braden, don't feel bad for me, man. I feel bad for all of you having to deal with all that garbage. Navy's back. One annoying guy with 100 separate accounts and no life. I bet you're right. Oh, Braden, your dad left when you was 4? I'm sorry to hear that. Now you're 12. I don't know if I should ask, but do you still have contact with your dad? Apparently he's a guy and a girl, huh? Braden, no? Oh. I'm so sorry, Braden. I know sometimes you think things aren't fair, and you're right, they're not. But that's part of life. That's just always tell yourself it is what it is, and go on, smile. Don't let negative things affect you in a negative way. Penny123, welcome back. You missed all the craziness, all the spamming going on. It was nuts for a little bit. Braden, people make fun of you at school for that reason, because your dad left. Don't let it get you down. Just say to yourself, it is what it is. There's so much in life that you have no control over. The only thing you can control is how you let it affect you. Mary, would you put something on chat for me? Because there's no way I can enter something onto the chat. No spaces or dashes or anything. Bella, you going to take a nap? All right. Take care. I hope you get to feeling better if you're not feeling too good. But it's the letter I, HAVEONE, the number 4, and then YOU. So it'll say, I have one for you. The 4 is a number. But that is my Instagram. Exactly, just like that. But that's my Instagram. And Braden, if you want to get a hold of me and just chat or something, or anybody else, I would have no problem with it. Of course you can, Braden. Sasha, hi, how are you? My number? No, I won't give out my phone number. But that is my Instagram. Outside of that, you can get a hold of me on YouTube, but I can't give out my phone number on here. Mellow Yellow. What's going on? What's crack-a-locking? How you doing? That's all right, Braden. No problem. Mary, we appreciate you. Mary is the best. I haven't had a Mellow Yellow in years. I don't even know if I would like it anymore. I haven't had Mountain Dew in, it was probably 6 months. We was at a fast food restaurant, and I saw Mountain Dew in the fountain machine, and I thought, let me try it again. And I had it, and it was okay. It was what I remembered. Ara, you're right, and you too. Bagal, you can leave the room. Root beer, sarsaparilla. Yeah, if I have a float, it has to be root beer. Tab. I never tried Tab. We literally met in real life. Jab Nutter, I doubt it. Jabbing Nutter. I doubt we did. Braden, I appreciate you. Like I say, I can use all the help I can get. I like your hat. It's a YouTuber's hat. Outdoors Unsupervised by Brandon Clark. Cream soda is good too. Yeah, if it's going to be a float, it's got to be root beer. If it's going to be a mixed drink, it's got to be cola. Judy loves Dr. Pepper. I tell you, when I was young, I hated Dr. Pepper. I always thought it tasted like prune juice. But actually, I had a bottle night before last, and I thought that is actually pretty good. So I think I might get a 12-pack of it and maybe start drinking a little more Dr. Pepper. I was surprised when quite a while back I found out that Dr. Pepper was introduced before Coca-Cola. You think it has prune juice in it? It might, because it kind of reminds me of prune juice. Free Slurpee at 7-Eleven on July 11th. Huh. There's no 7-Elevens around me for probably 100 miles. Bella, that was a quick nap. Oh, you took ibuprofen. I hope that worked out for you. Oh, I love Slurpees too. Any slush is wonderful. I took ibuprofen. I don't remember what it did, but it did something to me. And I went to the doctor, and he said, you can't take ibuprofen anymore. I don't remember. Shit, I'd have to ask my wife what happened, because I don't remember now. But something happened. Five to 9 minute naps. I wish I could do that. It takes me 2 hours just to get to sleep. Blueberry slushies. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of blueberry. Now I can eat a blueberry pie. Beetle the Magnificent. How are you? I remember when I was little and all my brothers and friends called me Ronnie. And it was so weird. My real father left when I was 2. And when I was born, my name is Ronald, but I was called Ronnie. So when I was like 16 or 17, I went to California for a visit. My cousin and uncle and aunt and my biological father came over. And he said, "Hi, Ronnie." And here I was like 16 years old. And I looked at him and I said, "My name is not Ronnie." And I turned around and walked away. That's the only thing I said to him. He didn't say any more to me. But Animal Rescue Shelter, welcome in. But it kind of set me off that he abandoned us, never paid any kind of child support or help support in any way when I was 2, and then when I'm 16, he's going to walk up to me and say, "Hi, Ronnie." It's like, no. By that time, I was not Ronnie. I was Ron. Oh yeah, the Texas floods, they were bad. It wasn't around where my wife is. Beetle the Magnificent, you're awesome. You didn't trigger me. It brought up a thought. That's all. But when I was 16, 17, 18, or actually probably from 14 to 19, I don't know why the name Ronnie just bothered me, because I didn't want to be a kid, I guess. But as I got older, it's like I don't mind, and now it's like you can call me anything you want. I like Ronnie, but I don't have a adolescence complex that I had back then. Save JCB. How are you? We was wondering where you were. We was getting kind of worried. Space Kids, how you doing? What's cracked like? I'm good. Kind of hot in Oklahoma today, so I didn't spend much time outside, but it was a good day. Does other people call you Ron? Everybody calls me Ron. Kind of funny, my brother called me Ronnie almost my whole life. He's my older brother. And to him, I was like always going to be Ronnie. And but he passed away in February this year, so my other brother calls me Ron, or shithead. But I know he loves me, and I love him. Forest Philly. Yeah, it's kind of got a little size to it, doesn't it? What is today? Wednesday. Hump day. Hump day. Hope that wasn't too loud. It's warm in LA. Well, yeah. You couldn't pay me enough money to go back to LA. Is that Coca-Cola? Yeah, with a little bit extra in it. Yep. Why? I grew up in that area till I was 12, and my parents got me out of there, and I went back, probably 20 years ago. I was applying for a job in Rialto, California, and it was horrible. During the interview, I was in an office with management, and we were talking like a regular interview. And I look out the picture window, and there's a bus stop with a glass walls around it, so you could see through it, with a bench there. And these two people were actually was making out, doing the deed on the bench. And I look out there and I look at him and I says, do you see what they're doing? He says, oh, that happens all the time. And I decided I did not want to live there or raise children there. Or it was horrible. Yeah. So I left, never stepped foot back in California. I like Arizona. I like New Mexico. But I wouldn't go any further west than that. Yeah, that was nuts. Then I drove around the area. I'll tell you another story. I went to the area I was raised. And where we live, the house next to that house, our neighbors, I used to play with their kids, and I would run across our yard into their yard. I would just run right through their house. They had a glass door. I would just open that glass door, run in there, run to the backyard, and play with their kids. And I went back there, and the lady still owned the house. Her name was Mrs. Denke. And I walked up, and the first thing I realized was different was there was still the glass door, but there was a solid wood door also closed. So I opened the glass and I knocked, and the door came open about 2 to 3 inches, and there was a chain on it. And it was Mrs. Denke, and she says, who are you? What do you want? And I told her, I says, my name is Ron Lowther, and I used to live right next door. We grew up with my mom, Juanita, and she remembered me. And she let me in, and we talked, and I said, that was so weird, that chain on the door. She said, California is not what it used to be. And I decided right then I did not want to live in California. I mean, no offense to anybody that lives there, but I couldn't do it. Hello, Bella. Emily, much love. Take care. AK-41, what's going on? What's crack-a-lackin'? Oh, that's good. Kind of like coffee, good to the last drop. Do you have any turkey where you live? Well, yeah. A lot of turkey. My favorite whiskey, almost anything Kentucky. I like a whiskey called Rebel, Rebel. And a lot of people don't like Kentucky Deluxe, but I do. Is your driveway really long? No, not really. I get winded when I go check the mail, but it's really not very far. Old Fitzgerald. What is that, a whiskey? All right, Bella. Much love. You have a good night. Sleep well. Luca, the day was good. Kind of warm outside, kind of hot today in Oklahoma, but still a good day. I watched this one YouTuber. He is actually, I think he's like a professor, but his name is Forrest Valkai. And anybody ever asks how he's doing, His answer all the time is, I've never had a bad day. And I'm sure he has, but that's still a good answer. Smelly goat milk. Welcome back. How are you? Global warming has no mercy. Yeah. It's hot. We're probably hit good 90 or 92 today. I was in Lake Havasu years ago, and it was 128 in the shade. That was hot. Proof. I never drink excessively or all the time, but I like a good drink. So a while back, I bought a still, an alcohol still, and I got it. It has all the parts to it and everything. It's out in the building, and my wife won't let me put it together. She's worried I'll get arrested. Because to operate a still is federally illegal. Have I ever been to other states? Yeah, I've been from California to Florida, down into Texas, the whole bottom half of the U.S. Yeah, it's illegal even for personal use. It's illegal to operate an alcohol still. So it's still boxed up. One of these days I might dig it out and go ahead and put it together. And I mean, I don't think I would get in trouble if I'm not selling or running alcohol. Angeline Casey. That name rings a bell. You're back. Okay. I couldn't remember if you had been on my live or if I knew you personally, because that name sounded so familiar. How many brothers and sisters do you have? I have one brother left. I had two brothers and one sister, and the sister and one of the brothers have passed away. And what's crazy is the sister that passed away never had kids. Of course, if she was married, she had gotten a different name. The brother that passed away had no sons. My other brother that is still alive, he had a son, but his son legally had his last name changed. So thank goodness I had 4 sons to carry on my name, the name Lowther. How many siblings? One brother. Let me unplug. Oh, how good is my battery? It's probably good enough. I won't be on much more, but we're going to step outside and see. Jillian M., how are you? We're going to see if the chickens are behaving. Like the cap? It's outdoors and supervised. Brandon Clark has that YouTube channel. Dozer, you want to go outside? You can if you want. All the chickens are out here. It's about your bedtime. You guys better get to bed. Cook. What's up, Cook? That one right there is a not old enough yet to like breed or anything, because these are the same age and they're not old enough to start laying eggs yet. He's the rooster that fertilized the eggs. It's in the incubator. And then we have Snowball and there she goes, Peggy Sue. That black one there is Pepper. That one over there is Luna. All the cats. Cats everywhere. Anyway. And Dozer had to come outside. Brooke, I might one of these days. I don't know. I don't know if this channel will ever get monetized, but and even if I did sell merch, I don't know what it would be. My boys say I ought to get a t-shirt printed that just says later, because that's how I end a lot of my shorts. Naomi Plaz. Naomi, I kind of do. I'm not sure. From your last live, I think I remember Naomi. Tubb says, I'm with the cats. Where's my dog? Oh, I don't know. He's around the house somewhere. He's a little pain, but he's a good dog. Jillian, it is hot outside today. It was toasty outside today. Brad Davis, yeah, you were just in here a little bit ago. Naomi, how has your day been? How are you? I told my wife, I told Lisa when I would be live, I says, if you want to jump in and say hi, do it. And I think she's just too emotional right now, probably. Naomi, I'm good. It's been a good day. What's your favorite coffee? Black. As far as brand, I'm not particular. Yeah, Mary, I did. And she asked me, Mary, I'll probably get with you later on it, but she asked me if you had like Facebook or some way to get a hold of you without going through this. And I says, however it has to happen, we'll make it happen. Just because there is a few people on my YouTube channels that she would like to say hi to and get to know and thank. I know one is Ara, one is Mary, one is Brooke, one is Al. And I know I talked to Al on, Instagram. Anyway, but if not, then she'll be on one of my lives when she gets back. And she will, I'm sure, tell you guys that she appreciates you. If for no other reason, keeping me sane. How many dogs do I have? I have 2. One indoor and one outdoor. You've been watching your favorite streamer. Favorite streamer is you. I appreciate you, Brad Davis. That's awesome you would say that. How long do I wear glasses? Hours, hours, hours. How long have I? Since I was 6. So that's about 58 years, 59 years, 58 years. I am sorry, Mary, and I called the number. I don't know what that means. Brad says, do you make videos? Yeah, I make a lot of shorts. I've made a few longer videos, but mostly what I throw out is just YouTube shorts. And most of them are just meant to be funny. And I'd say the most funniest short the public thought I put out was one called Affirmations. That one went viral. William White, how are you? Danny, you like my shorts? They're binding right at the moment. Oh. I like doing shorts. And I like going live. It's for an old retired dude, it's like a good hobby. Braden, when's your next stream? Well, I'll be on tomorrow, 5 to 7, as far as live goes. Hunter, how you doing? What's crack-a-lackin'? How you been? Peggy Sue, good song by Buddy Holly. Yeah, it was. I don't know why my wife named that chicken Peggy Sue. That's just the one. She names all the chickens. If I had my choice, it'd just be called Chickens. Hunter, I'm doing good. A little hot in Oklahoma today, but it's a good day. I think I'm going to have one more snoot. And oh yeah, Little Rascals. They were the bomb back in the day, weren't they? I remember when Blackatron. Actually, that rooster's name is Bud. Brad, don't do that. Not necessary. It's not even monetized, so we can just talk, get to know each other. Anyway, I remember back when REO Speedwagon came out with Tough Guys. And they don't do it on the radio, but on like vinyl, and I think it was out on cassette. It would be an intro. The intro was Little Rascals. And I always loved that part when Spanky would say, I don't remember what he said, but he said something to Alfalfa, and Alfalfa would say, you got to you have to let me live my own life. And I always thought that was cool back in the day. Except when you got to deal with crazies. Yeah, we had some in here today, didn't we? Do you have central air? No, I do not. I have window units, 3 of them. Yeah, Penny, I'll be on 5 to 7 tomorrow. I say that now, but there are days where for some reason I can't breathe well and I just can't do it. Window units, yeah. This used to have a central air with an outside compressor, but it was so old and worn out. Then instead of replacing it, I just had it all pulled out and put in window units. What time is it now here? It's probably getting late. It's probably about time to, yeah, it's 7:20. So I'm going to have to shut this live down. I sure appreciate everybody. And I sure appreciate the mods. Especially when it got nuts for a little bit. Got the weirdos coming in here. Anyway. Anyone want to stop by tomorrow? Feel free. And know that I love you all. Be kind to each other. Number one. And be kind to yourself. Talk to y'all later. Bye.